Yeah, we're gonna do something very interesting today. Something I've neglected to do for a long time. We gotta go to Monterey. Hmm. Hmm. My. Not my. Oh. Delve into myth. Yep. We're finally dealing with, I think it's this one. Is it this one? Yeah, this is it. Finally unlocking this. Fancy meeting you here, Ronald. How have you been? Have you been well? Doubtless your adventuring duties have left you with little time for our humble organization. Still, I trust you have found a spare moment here and there to contribute to Noah's ongoing research. You are so very good at it. After all, yeah. Splendid. Splendid. As you can see, my circumstances leave little room for complaint. My vessel remains intact, and this age has yet to lose its luster. All told, Ko's discovery of the orb containing my essence in Circus Tower was a happy twist of fate indeed. Not only have I been able to drink my fill of this world's mysteries and delights, but Ko seems more than happy to allow me all the time I need to indulge my curiosity. Now, before you pass judgment, I must remind you that this arrangement was carried out under mutual agreement. We intend to relinquish control to her as soon as my work here is done, and it just so happens you may be able to help with that. Ramboris can scarcely stop talking about your adventures with the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. You see, I've heard the stories countless times. How, in the strange turn of fate, Gratia was awoken from his slumber in the Crystal Tower far earlier than he should have been. How the Asian Fan Daniel, who set our star on course towards the final days, was in fact Amon all along. Events of earth-shaking import. Events in which you invariably played a pivotal role. Your pedigree means there is none better suited to receive my request. Firstly, however, I would ask that you summon Grahatia to the 8 Sentinels. I suspect he will answer the call of a comrade in arms much more readily than the anonymous researcher calling themselves an Archmagnus. Who's that in the background? Yes, this is he. Oh, what a pleasant surprise. I can't remember the last time you called. Oh my. Oh, that. 'Tis nothing at all. I'm much more interested in you. Friend, are you well? You ain't in some sort of trouble, are you? Relax, Graha. This is a social call. Kinda, maybe. Quest. That's quite the yarn. You say the Archmagus Noah, inhabiting the body of a young researcher, has asked you. You'd asked me to make haste to the 8 Sentinels. Have I got that right? Absolutely fascinating. I'll be there at once as soon as I conclude my current business studies. I promise to be quick. Tell no, or is it Ko, that I am eager to make her acquaintance. Until then, Ronald. I certainly did not mean to rush the poor lad. I hope his haste does not come at the expense of caution. Oh. Even so, hearing the loyalty you inspire in others makes me feel secure in my choice to place this task in your hands. Huh. Now then, it would be improper for us to be late to our appointment. After pulling Grahatia away from his work, feel free to go on ahead. I shall be not far behind. Yay! We're doing new stuff! So yeah, this unlocks the deep dungeon. I don't know why, but I don't know what's come about it, or so, what is going on, but, wait, what? But my, my FC has become kind of obsessed. Well, a large part of it, portion of them, become obsessed with deep dungeoning. And they've been wanting me forever to unlock this one, because I have the other two, and we recently ran through Heaven on High, got to the 100th floor, which I have to... I'll be posting the rest of that up soon on YouTube. Or you can see if you want to see that craziness. What the heck is happening? Oh, I have to go in the cave, don't I? Yeah, okay. Enter. What the? Portal? Yeah, this portal is open or closed. I came as quickly as I could. I haven't kept you waiting, have I? No, calm down. Good, good. When you told me that Noah herself was a party in all this, I knew that this was an opportunity I would be loath to miss. When placed against the rebirth of both Dande and Anam, the survival of Noah's essence seems almost quaint. Still, I can't help but be excited to meet her and hear what this quest of her entails. If I were to hazard a guess, it has something to do with the Crystal Tower. Your instincts are correct. Now let me see those eyes, crimson, the like of which I've not seen in many an age. all this. Magics are required on the road ahead, and I had to prepare accordingly. While adept enough as a researcher, I'm afraid Ko's aptitude in the ethereal arts does not exist. Okay. While my abilities now are but a shade of what they were at my zenith, they shall suffice. You can thank Rowena's House of Splendors for meeting even the most esoteric of my demands. You really captured the spirit of Alag. You've truly captured the... But thank you, I did try. Every magus knows that function may be mirrored with looks. Those that fail to learn that lesson seldom last long. However, I do wish I could have added a touch more flair. Amon would have clucked his tongue in disapproval at the sight of me. Alas, I had to appease Ko's preferences as well. She insisted that the first few outfits I selected were much too gaudy, and eventually we landed on this compromise. Beauty truly is in the eye of the beholder, I suppose. Yes, truly fascinating. Most illustrious Noah. I could listen for days. Yet there is a question of why I'm summoned here, and Ronald, for that matter. Why have you gone to such lengths to seek us out? Yes, quite right. To understand where we are headed, I must first tell you what came before. In the twilight of the Third Astral Era, with the Alagan Empire at the height of its glory, a laboratory was constructed beneath the Crystal Tower. There, the Empire's most sensitive research was conducted. Yep. The means of achieving eternal life and resurrection, clone technology, control mechanisms for the icons, and the eventual completion of the Dalamod prototype. Those were a few of the many projects pursued deep within under the earth, all in absolute secrecy, with the full blessings and guidance of the royal family. It was dubbed Eureka Orthros by the Emperor himself, a fitting name for a place which would become a nexus of creation. Eureka, you can't mean what I think you mean. I believe you and Crow are well familiar with the Forbidden Land. When that island appeared suddenly in the waters of the Far East, it was dubbed Eureka after the Alagan legend. The stories say that in the center of a vast labyrinth slumbers a weapon of incomprehensible power. Oh, so the passage of time has not erased our deeds entirely. That legend has a hint of truth in it. The development of specialized weapons was the main subject of research within Eureka Orthros. It comes as no surprise that rumors of what transpired there would eventually grow into the tales of which you speak. However, Eureka Orthros is no myth. It exists as surely as you or I, and it was every bit as magnificent a feat as Circus Tower. I have reason to believe it survived the chaos of the Fourth Emerald Calamity relatively unscathed. I know where it is, and I know how we can gain entrance. Should we, though? My peerless knowledge of teleportation magics shall take us to the gates, and the royal blood flowing through Grahatia's veins shall open them. I would very much like to once again set foot within those halls where I refined and perfected the means of transferring my efforts to and from various objects. Like like a soul vessel? Which brings me to my request. I would have you delve into the deepest regions of Eureka Authos and Dragon Secrets, kicking and screaming into today. With the flow of time within the crystal tower restored, the laboratory should be fully active. Its unfinished experiments along dormant security measures wandering aimlessly in search of intruders. The first order of the day shall be to put these obstacles to rest and advance to the 13th floor of the facility. 13th. I'll accompany you. If this place is as dangerous as it sounds, you'll need every extra weapon you can get. I'm afraid I cannot predict that. Your role in this ends once the gates to Eureka Orthos is opened. I understand your disappointment. But the same blend that makes you useful as a key makes you a hindrance to fulfilling this mission. It ties you too strongly to the Empire. Unlike the Crystal Tower, there is no need for Eureka Authors to inspire hope. Allag is gone, its inheritors long dead. I wish for the Empire's deeds, no matter how unsavory, to be beholden with eyes unclouded by legacy, that they might be judged for what they were. In other words, they just want you to dive in, grab what's in there, and then get out and let it just fade out of existence. Ronald, I know I've been long in the asking, but will you accept this task? Naturally, I shall offer all the help I can muster, and you are free to take any spoils you may find. There is much that could be of use to one such as you. I knew you would find the scent of adventure irresistible, but I thank you nonetheless. Drink your fill of ancient secrets and buried sin. Well then, I suppose it's time to make our ingress. Allow us to borrow the key that Une and Dog entrusted you so long ago. Oh. Oh. Ah, the connection seems to be stable. Very good. Promise me you'll come back in one piece, or I'll return in any other shape. Even another calamity will convince me to open these gates. Be fine. Wish you fussed over her like a child. She, to whom Allagan ruins are almost commonplace, who bested even a Mon in combat, compared to such trials. This will be but a footnote in a long list of heroics. Once Ronald returns from our expedition, you are more than welcome to return here and listen to the report. Rest assured, you shall remain fully apprised of any world-threatening developments. There's nothing in there, trust me. That's a small reassurance, but I suppose it must suffice. Should you find yourselves at an impasse, do remember that I'm only a call away, won't you? As we know. Relax, Graham. Now then, let us make ready. The secrets of Eureka authors lie wait to be found. After for really much what? After what patches? 2 or 3 patches? It's finally. Here we are. Romulus has furnished me with all the manpower I requested. The capable researchers of the Sons of Stink stand ready to organize your expeditions and appraise any rarities you may find. As for my part, I have managed to offset the magical limitations of this vessel with my balanced knowledge, procuring 2 tools that should be of great use to you. First, special armor. You see, in the days before the fourth umbral calamity, the researchers of Eureka Orthos fortified it with wards that innervate the facilities of any intruders. Even the most masterful weapons are rendered useless, but they cannot be swung. To overcome this, I have imbued a set of armor with opposing wards, which should nullify the effect, thus allowing you to fight with gusto. Second is a handy little device called a demi-clone generator. As the name implies, it is capable of creating near clones in a matter of moments. Such clones, while imperfect, were often used in experiments. If you come across tombstones containing data on such experiments, the generator can make sense of them. Furthermore, while the ether of the clones dissipates as quickly as vapor in a hot beaker, an extra hand or two may prove useful in pulling you from a perilous situation. Take these tools in good health, and may they serve you well. Once you have steeled your nerves, you sharpen your weapons, speak with a kindly to begin. Where is it? Where are you? The resources required. Well met, Ronald. I'm Catherine. And Mistress Noah has tasked me with overseeing all matter of support for your expeditions into Eureka Orthos. That lass over there is Valorine, and she'll appraise the worth of any trinkets or treasure you may find. Mistress Noah also provided us with a stasis node, and we're standing by to offer whatsoever aid we can. I take it the Archmagus that's giving you the 2 pieces of equipment she was so proud of making. Excuse me, but for your own safety, I must ask you to show them to me before I allow you to set forth into the unknown. Everything appears to be in working order. Now then, you're ready to go? Our first goal is to reach the 13th floor of the facility. Go for it, Ronald. and show the realm the Allied's most deadly creations are no match for our heroes. It's a 13th floor. Aren't these in 10? So how are we gonna... We now have access to door search. Yeah. 81. Okay. And we're done. Wait. Oh, that's the dungeon. So who do I... Oh, I took the code, don't I? Got that pipe and everything. It's like dealing with... You too. The road ahead is on. I would be concerned if you were anyone else, but I have the utmost confidence. Oh, it's not her. It's you. It's you! I think I need matched, right? Yes. Here we go! Here we go! First 10 floors. Whoa! Whoa. So I heard there's like insane stuff that can happen here. Eureka Orcos. Jeez, it's 3. Oh, what are these? Oh, these don't look cool. That blade looks cool. Ow. Pleasure. Notice how some of the rooms are circle now. Like they have weird, like, yeah. Like that room is a circular. You don't go around the edge of the wall now. Yeah, you have to go around it, and they could put anything in those spots. So yeah, I guess a little history of about Eureka, because everybody believed that the Eureka that was in whatchamacallit, it's the same as Eureka that came out in Stormblood is the one that's from FF5, but this is the true Eureka from FF5. Like, for this, what you have to essentially do in FF5's version of Eureka is get to the bottom, and there's a set of weapons that are meant to be the most powerful weapons in the entire game in FF5. Like, like the most powerful sword, the most powerful, like, whips, and I don't know what they are, but it's like a set of 12, I think. I think it's 12. Guys, do something. I guess we're just gonna try to complete the floors. I was hoping we could open Silver Chapel. Excuse me? Oh. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, what? Oh, that's not good. Well then. Matched? Yeah, it's... No. Yeah, it's matched. Wow. That means I have to turn this off, right? Well, that was terrible.